we live, right? Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. All right, want to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. When we do so by the name is only begotten, right? That anointed our King with the precious ointments before his burial. And also shout out to our ancestors that lost their lives behind keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. So shout out to them. And shout out to the brother on the screen, right? The brother Denal and the brother Azrael, meaning God is my help. And today is Wisdom Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday is today. So today's lesson I'm gonna touch on through the spirit is Zeal in the truth versus zeal of the world. And this video came about. I was actually sitting this morning. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do my lesson on, and I actually came across a video that made me think, like, dang, this is crazy. I want to do a lesson on this. So I'm gonna play a short clip before I really get into the lesson. Lord willing, it be an edifying lesson through the spirit. But before we get into the clip, the brother gonna play the shofar blowing to kick off the video or to kick off the lesson. We can get this thing going through the spirit, man.
Salakia.
Are you good, King?
Brother ain't pull it up.
Brother lacking.
I forgot about it.
Hey man, the shofar is a beautiful part of our history.
You should just type in blowing the shofar.
Me, you can't. He should come up. Go down. It's a short video of a brother blowing it.
You gotta type in blowing the shofar.
Blowing the shofar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him right there. All right, yeah. So all praise to the Most High, man, for the mighty blowing of the shofar to start the lesson off. But yeah, so like what I said, like I was saying earlier, the video that the brother finna play was the reason why I decided to even do this lesson called "The Zeal and the Truth versus the Zeal of the World." So the brother finna play it, but before he play it, I want to say fair use. Fair use. This video is for educational purposes only. We do not own this video. It's for educational purposes only. But you can play it, King.
I got this song called "Proud of Me," and featuring Meek Mill. Lost his dad when he was a kid, so
and it makes sense that you mentioned Meek was rapping from a place of losing his dad as well.
Yeah,
because I was gonna ask you, what pep talk did you give to Meek? Because he back rapping like Dreams and Nightmares. Meek on this.
It's just like, and look, he was on writer's block before. You feel me? For months, he told me. I made that song. I sent it to him. He like, it gave him chills. Bro, he was in the booth for 11 hours, bro.
Wow.
Didn't even drink water, like in the booth, didn't walk out. He was in the booth for 11 hours.
Basically in there fasting to get the verse.
11 p.m. to 11 a.m.
Wow.
He was in there. So it was just like, he put his heart in that, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I got this song called Proud.
Con. So this man, what you said, King?
So he said that brother was fasting.
In the booth, and he didn't come out the booth. So I'm thinking, my mind went straight to, just imagine the people in the world, right? When they serious about their craft, or they may have a business, or they may have a goal, they put time and effort in that goal, in that business. This man Meek Mill, now the song Proud of Me, I was talking to the brother Azrael before the call. Now, hey, it's a dope song. It's a very dope song. I like Meek Mill. And like the brother said, that's that Dreams and Nightmares Meek Mill. Back in when Meek Mill in the 2011, 2012 Meek Mill. So it's like
Salaki, man.
yeah,
I don't listen to too much secular music. If I do listen to it, it's country. You know what I'm saying? But this is probably one of the secular songs recently that, you know, I might play that in the gym or when I'm running. Brother, hey, the song, you know, it my dad is still alive, and this song kind of deep, you know what I'm saying? You could tell like it's a lot of emotion, it's a lot of spirit behind it, man. I don't know if it's good or bad, but this song do, you know, it hit like that. So kind of
it do hit like that, man. It do hit like that. And just thinking like this man in the booth for 11 hours straight, like no water, he ain't come out. He probably slept in there trying to get the words and writing down. I don't know if he wrote this verse, but he's in there getting the song, getting his verse ready for the song. So it's like if Meek Mill can be in the booth for 11 hours straight for his craft, right, for a song, how much more us going hard for the Most High, man? Can you give me 1 Corinthians 15 and 58? Because like I say, people in the world, when they have something going, they stand up all night, right? They getting like 4 hours of sleep for their job, losing family time for their job.
Hey, I will say too, like if you know the song, you may be defending the brother and be like, well, you know, he was putting 11 hours in because how much he loved his dad and X one. Look, the Bible say we can't put nothing before the Most High God. We can't even put our parents before the Most High God. So if you're spending that much time for your parents and you're not spending that much time for the Most High God, like the brother Obadiah is going to go into, hey, yo, you know, hey, look, I get it. The brother said in the song, you know, I can't go to your grave because I might try to dig you out. Right? Yeah. So I understand the brother may be hurt, but like the counsel from Christ, let the dead bury the dead. If you want to be a disciple of the Most High God, you have your time of mourning, but after your time of mourning, we still got work to do, right? The kingdom await. The kingdom is at hand. But
Khan, get my 58, King.
Oh, Salakia.
Khan. But yeah, like the brother saying, man, like we be knowing in the truth what we got rid of. We know what we got at the end of the race. We know what we got if we endure to the end. We know that our labor ain't in vain. But the people in the world, they just doing it for a check. Right? Bro, he in the booth for 11 hours straight, you know, for a check. Not saying he ain't put his heart in it, but you know, end of the day, people drop music for money. So you get that, King.
Because you know, if he would have spent all that time in that studio, you out your mind if you thinking he's not checking the Billboard top charts. He thinking that song supposed to go platinum. He thinking that song supposed to, you know, have a lot of streams. He's checking on it because he know that he'd spend a lot of time on it. If anybody spends any amount of time on anything, you're gonna be proud of it, and you want other people to be proud of it too. So that's why it's so important to realize, what are we spending our time on? What are we proud of, right?
Yeah, I believe. I don't know if he misspoke or not, but the brother said he was in there from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. Right? Not from the morning to the night, from the night into the morning. That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
You know what I'm saying? How many of us done spent 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. with God, with the Most High?
Right. Hey, what the song crazy. Called? The song called "Proud of Me." And they talking about their father, but is the heavenly Father proud of you? Right? Are you spending 11 hours for the heavenly Father so that he can say, you can say, I know he's proud of me? How many of us can say the Most High proud of me? I know he's proud of me, right? A lot of us can't say that confidently, right?
Khan, man. Shalom to the brother Baruch and the brother Yeshaya, you know, in the chat. But am I tripping? Did you read the verse already?
I haven't.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I thought I was tripping. You got it, King.
The brother said 12 hours.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
So, it says, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. So, us in this truth, brothers that's going out, and even the sisters too, sisters got a job to do as well as the brothers, right? So, we got to make sure that we doing our part. If brothers can do this for carnal things, you got Kobe Bryant. I don't know how many hours Kobe put in the gym, but I know he was in the gym. He lived in the gym. I think LeBron, I forgot who they said, LeBron, somebody got to the gym like 7 hours early before the game to put some shots up and stuff like that in practice. If these people are doing these things for a carnal trophy at the end of the season, how much more us doing this for putting the work in for a everlasting golden crown? You have some people, even in the truth, they put when it comes to their job, they look at when we come to this truth is our first job. Understand this. This truth is our first job. The Most High called the works going out teaching, making videos, exhortating brother. This is our first job. But some people look at this as a second job, and they look at their job that's making them money as their first job. So they allow their first job or their job that they look at it as their first job to tire them out. So, but they have stepping when it comes to this truth. Hey, your carnal job will fire you. What the brother said?
He said they said Kobe was in the gym and completed a full workout before practice.
Before practice,
not a game, but practice.
Practice just to receive a MVP award or a trophy at the end of the season. You gotta truly think about this. When it comes to your physical job, if you're not performing, you can get fired. So when it comes to this truth, we gotta perform, man. We gotta use our talents, because people in the world, they doing it.
Hey, I was in an organization, man. So today I was like, man, I got to start using my testimony more. So the things that I've gotten over in my life, whatever it may be, I got to start being a light in that area. And one of the areas was coming out of a fraternity. I know the school semester for college is back in. So I know a lot of people going to be thinking about joining Greek fraternities. So I've been looking at little ways to, drop some dimes and some gems on Instagram or YouTube. And within my study, and I watched somebody else's testimony, and they were saying something that was pretty profound to me. They said, when we was in the organization, a lot of times we would have meetings with our advisors and with older bros, and they would always tell us, I don't care what you got going on in life, you got to finish what you started. And that could have been a meeting, that could have been an event that you were planning. It could have been what they call it, a community service event. They, when we were in these organizations, they didn't care if you had family drama. They didn't care if you was failing a class. They wanted you to show up for what you said that you was going to do, right? If you were planning an event, they wanted you to see it through. And I'm saying that just to say, how much more for the Most High God, like the brother Obadiah said, this is our first job. You're going to have stuff that happen on the side. But the scripture right here says, be steadfast, unmovable, meaning even though stuff is happening on the side, it shouldn't move you from what? Abounding in the work of the Lord, right? You said that you was going to do this, so you got to do it, right? But Con,
man. But yeah, so when it comes to, like the brother saying, when it comes to this truth, we can't slack. We can't get lazy, because we don't do that when it comes to our jobs, right? That put food on the table. We're willing to go the extra mile for our jobs, right? We're willing to may work overtime, but we can't work overtime for the Lord, though. We can't put no OT in for the Lord. Always have to teach. We got to be on fire, man. We got to be on fire. Hey, Don't the scripture say the Lord is a consuming fire? The Lord is always on fire. The Lord is always on fire. That's what we should want to be like, on fire, man. You know, when people come around you, they should catch that fire that's within you. Cause you love this truth. Just like how people idolize basketball. You know what they say, ball is life. People carry the basketball in their book bag. They carry the shoes in their book bag, and they ready to hoop wherever. People love football. They idolize football. These athletes, I'm talking about, they putting time in. Workout after workout after workout, right? Protein shakes after protein shakes, protein bars, making sure they body right for the season, making sure they gonna win their team win their team a championship. We gotta transfer that same zeal that they have in the world for these carnal things. We gotta transfer that into this truth and the love that we have for the Most High and for this work. You see, and the brother what the brother said, Galatians 6:9. He said, "Let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." So yeah, man. Hey, let us not be weary in well doing. We know, and people may look at us crazy. Why they always out there teaching? We should have people looking at us like, why they always out there? People should see us out there so much teaching. They should be out. They should be like, damn, we know y'all gonna be out there at this time. Right? We know them brothers gonna be out there. We know what they gonna be teaching. And, oh, y'all teach the Bible? Yeah, we teach the Bible. Now y'all don't sleep. Y'all always doing something, right? Y'all doing a charity event, right? Y'all going and visiting the sick, or y'all dropping lessons every week, by almost every week. Y'all always doing something. Y'all need to chill. Like, nah, we gonna keep doing it. Why? Because we gotta have this zeal for the Most High. Nobody never told Kobe Bryant, you in the gym too much. Hey, you need to take a break. You shooting too much. You got it, King.
Hey, how many times you might be at camp evangelizing or bringing out the word, and somebody come and they be like, "Hey man, what y'all got going on, man? I see y'all out here all the time."
Yep.
Right? What y'all be out here when it's raining? Y'all be out here when it's cold? What's y'all message, man? I just want to know what's so important. We get that all the time, man. Letting you know your labor not in vain. Somebody always watching. Somebody always keeping tabs. Somebody always looking at the 11 hours you putting in the studio. You feel me? And somebody's always willing to tell somebody like, nah, they been here. They do this every Saturday. They do this every, you know what I'm saying? It's a so-called white guy named Wayne that's at our camp spot in Macon, right? That brother will, I'm not gonna say he's gonna go to bat for us, right? We don't know in time of trouble, but he will, if somebody get a little rowdy with us, he will be like, nah, they've been here, they've been doing this. He will defend us to the police, right? And tell the police, these guys good, because he's seen the hours we put in the studio, right? So even these other nations will see these hours you putting in the studio. And like the New Testament said, they'll be a testament to us, right? They'll condemn, even the testimonies of these heathen will condemn a lot of people on Judgment Day. Like when Queen Sheba, she submitted to the will of God and the wisdom of God to Solomon, and says even she will condemn the house of Israel in that day, right? Because of her actions. So I'm saying all this to say, look, your work is not in vain. It may seem like you out there and you only talked to 2 people, but it might have been 5 people that was watching, keeping tabs, right? So,
King, can you give me 2 Timothy 4:2? Because yeah, man, and just think about how long it take, how much time you got to put in to make a video game. Like running 2K, I think he the creator. I think he make 2K, or is he part of it? Just think about how much time they have to put in to make 2K or to make Madden. That's a lot of time, but they're dedicated to their craft. They're dedicated to their craft. They're not finna let nothing stop them from doing what they're doing, man. So
and they're always trying to get better too. They're trying to get better than the last year's game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, same way we should be. Every year we should be trying to get better than the last year version of us.
Yeah.
And don't stop until it is. Don't release it until it, don't drop that video game until it is. You know, every year we should be renewing ourselves and becoming better versions of ourselves.
Yeah, and we gotta be addicted to the ministry. You know, just you know what I'm saying. You have people that's on meth, people that have crack. They're addicted to these things, and when they haven't had it in a couple days, they start scratching, they start sweating, and then they start. I gotta have it, and they go do whatever they can to go get that crack or that meth. We gotta be the same way when it comes to this truth. Dang, I ain't read today. I need to open up the scriptures. Dang, I ain't fasted in about 3 weeks. I gotta tighten up. You know, it should bother you. Dang, I haven't edified the sheep in a week. You know, I haven't prayed all day. This type of stuff should bother us. And when you start addicting yourself to the ministry, I want to say one of the brothers from Azrael Denal or Isaiah. I want to say one of y'all did a video a while back called it. I don't know if it was called addicting yourself to the ministry, but it was going into something similar to this. Like you got to be like we got to be addicted to this thing, man. But you got it, King.
Con 2 Timothy 4:2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Right. So the Bible said be instant in season, preach the word instant in season, and out of season. So even if brothers that go out and teach, we got to make sure that we doing it not only when it feel good outside. We got to go out there when it's cold outside too. Hey, we got to go out there when it's hot. Hey, matter of fact, the Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Matter of fact, can you pull that quote up when he said the Eagles are trained to go rain, sleet? He said rain, sleet, or snow. The Eagles are trained to go. Now he's doing that for a Super Bowl. He's saying it don't matter the weather. It don't matter if it's 90 degrees outside. It don't matter if it's -1 degree. See, these NFL players, they be playing in the snow. And you have these crazy fans in the snow. They got their shirts off, got their face painted. It's -5 degrees. My bad, King. Go to Google. He said it's a I don't want them to flag us. You go. Just go to Google and type in the quote.
That's not when he said it though.
As a player, where you
Fair use.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Hey man, regardless of what happens, we say it all the time. Control what you can. We handle that way better with the details, the preparation, everything we do. Rain, sleet, snow, the Eagles train to go.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy Jalen Hurts had to been on something that game, man. I don't know if he done took some. I ain't gonna bear false witness.
Hey, you know what he said? You know, just to back up this lesson, he said all the preparation we done put in.
Yo, all the time we done put in, all the sweating we done put in, right? All the sleepless nights.
If you know about us, man, especially when we go out into the highways and hedges, that's what we live by too. Rain, sleet, or snow. Them Israelites train to go. We gonna be downtown Cherry Street, Macon, you know what I'm saying, or somewhere else. But we always gonna present our bodies as a living sacrifice, because we're committed and addicted to the work. And rain, sleet, or snow, we gotta show up. We can't. Some brothers look outside and they're like, "Dang, it look like it's gonna storm today. I guess we'll just stay inside today. We'll just kind of kick it inside today.
Let's just get on YouTube, brother."
You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight that feeling though, man. You gotta present your body as a reasonable sacrifice, no matter what happens, no matter what look like. I'm gonna put you on game too. A lot of times it look like it's about to be bad weather. It be Satan, because by the time you get out there, the weather done cleared up.
Come on, man. All the time you think it's about to storm, and then you like, nah, we're gonna go anyway. By the time you get there, man, it's super hot. You trying to hide from the sun. because Satan was really just trying to tell you now how bad you gonna feel. You done stayed inside. You didn't go out to do the Lord's work, and you looking out your window like, dang, it's not raining. You just wasted a whole day.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad. If anybody don't know, they end up going to win the Super Bowl. But that's the type of mindset that he had. His team had. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. But he had the mindset of, hey, man, we ain't finna let nothing stop us from this. The brother Jalen Hurts, he was addicted to the Eagles. The whole mindset they had was we finna win the Super Bowl. Nothing finna stop us. I think that was the game they just played in the snow. I forgot who they beat, but that was a snowy game that they had, man. And they won in the snow. So, King, can you go to Matthew 5 and 6 and go to the word hungry in the blue letter in Matthew 5 and 6? We got to be hungry for the word, man. Like, you have people that's going to school to be a doctor. They're in college for what? They be in college for like 8 years trying to get degrees to be a nurse or a doctor or a surgeon. They be putting that extra work in to get that degree.
Matthew 5 and 6 says, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied.
So when you look up that word hunger, in the blue letter, where it said that, get that, yeah, you can read them.
It says to hunger, be hungry, to suffer want, to be needy. Metaphor, to crave ardently, to seek with eager desire.
Hey man, so that's how we got to be when it comes to this word. And if it comes to this word where we reading something in the scriptures and we don't know what it means, we should be eager to try to figure out what is this talking about. It was something I read in Romans that I kind of didn't understand, and I was gonna be like, I'm gonna come back to it. But then it kept bothering me. Like, nah, I need to know this right now. I need to know what this means right now. So I hit the group chat up with the brothers. Brothers showed me, so I'm like, okay, so, but that's how we gotta be though. We gotta be eager to do something, man, or to learn something about this word. But you got it, Azrael. You finna say something?
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of brothers, and a lot of sisters too. When you start living your life in obedience to the Most High, right? You'll be like Obadiah, man. Stuff will start pulling at your heart, man, and you'll be eager. You'll be addicted. It's like you don't want to, but you want to, right? I don't wanna have to go and look at the definition for this word right now. I'm watching something, but it's on your mind. You like, man, let me go and look it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are when it comes to drugs and fentanyl and all this stuff that's on the streets now. They don't want to do it, but they want to do it. And so we have to be eager. We have to crave that stuff now. That's why a lot of brothers and sisters, the notes section on their phone, right, is filled with a whole bunch of stuff. Because like you writing stuff down for later, you writing stuff down so you can remember it, right? But that's just proof of us being eager and craving, right, the word of the Lord.
Kai, what dang, what the movie called? It slipped my mind. With Money Making Mitch.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. I don't know how it slipped my mind. You know what I'm saying? When Mitch was in the car, I think he was the scene when he was in the car. He like, man, I love the game. I love the hustle. Like you said, how passionate he was for selling dope. You saw he was passionate. He was passionate for selling dope.
Like, we love the game, man.
Be like Bird and one of them. And I ain't gonna say what he said, but he like, man. He said he feel like them dudes in the NBA, man, and he's selling dope. The dope boys be passionate when it comes to selling dope. Fair use.
Brought to you by Rogue.
Oh yeah, he was on the couch. He was on the couch.
Yeah,
I think
it was right after what's the name got shot and he got out the hospital.
That's right. He was on the couch.
A nigga like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. You feel like
brother looking at him crazy.
he crazy, man.
Hey, this is right. This is right after Rico left. You know, Rico, you know, he waking up and he like, you okay? You know, he like
eating chips.
He said it's all right. You know, niggas get shot every day, B. You gonna make it through this, right? Cause you tough, right? You tough, right? He said, he was looking back at me. He said, I'm out, baby. Baby, I'm out. He said, I'm out, baby. He said, I just got shot in the head, B. I can't move the same, B. He said, I'm out, baby. Like, I can't even react the same. He said, y'all got it. He said, you tripping, bro. You tough, right? You tough, right?
I'm gonna go watch that movie tonight. I know the whole movie.
Now, I just watched it like 2 days ago.
hey, that movie will make you hungry, though. They eating about the whole movie, man.
Yeah.
Rico smacking on potato chips. I'm like, man, them chips sound good.
Rico was, but you tough, right? You tough, right?
Good, man. But you see how you look at his face.
Nigga like
hey, you see how Ace was looking at how Ace looking at Mitch. This how people should be looking at us when we telling them, hey, bro, wait, man, hey, I'm ready for camp, man. After camp, I'm gonna drop a video, right?
Again, this is looking like, okay, brother.
Bro, you overzealous, brother, overzealous.
Nah, that's facts.
Okay, brother.
That's facts.
Y'all logging on?
Get a load of this guy.
Crazy.
Yeah, get a load of this guy. He's tripping.
This brother crazy.
Hey,
brother, like, hey, my wife, I can't think the same right now. My wife.
Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know, like Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man.
The angels still gonna rejoice, man.
Hey, though, you know, whatever you put your time in, you know, subliminally, you thinking that, though. You thinking about the audience that you're preaching to or that you're doing it for, right? Like we mentioned earlier, when Meek Mill spent 11 hours in that studio, he thinking the fans gonna appreciate him for that, right? He thinking the same thing. He putting in all this time. He wants a reward. And like the brother Obadiah said, we know what our reward is. So when we put in all this time, we doing it for a reward too. But our reward comes later, man.
Hey, Ace hit him with that slow blink, man. He said,
yeah, man. They act like he just didn't get shot in the head. That's the crazy part, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
like he's supposed to shake that off, bro.
Hey, then Rico say, he said, so check his temperature, give him a thermometer or something like that.
Yeah.
That's mad. He's acting like he had a cold or something. But anyway, yeah, man, this how we got to
he had a cold.
Yeah, he acting like he had a cold or something. But this how we gotta be though. The same way Mitch is, man, about selling dope is the same way we gotta be in this truth about same way we gotta be with serving the Most High in this truth. You gotta love going to camp. Or you gotta love it. You can't just it's another. You treat like it's another day. I gotta go to camp. Gotta go teach the sheep. Then you cutting time off camp. You out there now. You used to be out there for 2 hours, but you really don't want to go out there. So now you're only out there for 20 minutes. You hoping nobody come up. And then you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready to talk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready to go out there and make your body a living sacrifice.
Hey,
go ahead, King.
On the flip side, you gotta be like Rico to the brothers that make excuses. Now in this case, his brother got shot in the head, but brothers be acting like Ace just because their girl didn't make them their favorite meal last night, or what I'm saying, like, or something's going on at the job or something like that. Brothers want to be acting like Ace, like they don't want to go out no more, and you kind of gotta be like, man, you tough, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just lost your job for this truth, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be at camp today, man. I got a lot on my mind.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got brothers like Rico and Mitch in front of you, like, bro, this you tripping, bro.
What did Money Making Mitch just say? He said, but the fans still gonna love me the same. So when a brother make excuses not to come to camp, you gonna be like, is the Most High gonna love you the same, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is the angels gonna rejoice?
Is the angels gonna rejoice, B?
Hey, Isaiah said it. I wasn't gonna say it. Isaiah said it though. That's the truth though, man.
You be all right.
Yeah, all right.
You'll be all right.
You'll
need to see another day.
You tough, right?
You tough, right?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When Rico said that, bro, that's the first thing that came out of his mouth was, you be all right. You tough, right? When he said that, I was like, bro, do you know where you at right now? That's crazy to say, bro.
Bro, but that's what happens when you have people only worry about themselves. You know, he just worried about making money. He don't care about his homeboy.
He still gotta connect.
Get a connect to us. Let us handle it. That's madness, man. That's utter madness, man. That's madness.
I get love out here in Harlem, man. I done sold coke on these streets, man. Hash, weed, heroin. As long as niggas is feeling it, a nigga like me can hustle it. That's my gift in life, eh? You know?
That's his gift in life.
To sell people drugs?
Listen.
That's crazy. It's your gift in life to sell people drugs.
Hey, he's like, you can look at his face. He's like, he's locked in for selling dope.
Gift in life to get his word, though.
Yeah. Yo, we gotta be the same way. We locked in giving these words.
He says, what advantage has the Jew?
Hey, no cap though. You know, we got plenty of friends in the world that look at us like, man, y'all really go out every Saturday. And the same way he looking on the screen right now, he looking like, bro, y'all really think y'all chosen by the Most High God? Like, y'all really think y'all got a gift and y'all supposed to be teaching? Like, who y'all ain't no scholars, right? Yep. They look at us like we fools, man.
Yeah, they do, man. But that's how it's supposed to be.
What the fuck you laughing at, B? You, man. Funny, man. You a hustling motherfucker, man. For real, baby.
He can barely talk. And Rico's telling him to get over it. Man. But yeah, man, can you give me 1 Corinthians 16 and 15, King?
I'm out, baby. I got shot in the head, B.
From breathing different.
Bro, you gotta go back and watch it, because when he was responding to Rico, bro, he looked like he was really trying to like not spaz out. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I just got shot in the head, baby. I'm out.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I knew Rico acting in that scene though, for sure.
That's classic, man.
1 Corinthians 16 and verse 15. I beseech you, brethren, ye know the house of Stephanus, that is the first fruits of Achaia, and that they have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints.
They did what up?
They have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints.
Right, so they addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints. When Paul said he's a prisoner of Christ, what does that look like, being a prisoner of Christ or addicting yourself to the ministry? That means putting the ministry number one. You can addict yourself to something if it's number 2 or number 3 in your life. You know, you got to put this thing at number 1. You addicted to it like a fiend. So this how we gotta be, man. This is very important, and we don't want to be lukewarm in this thing. Because the people in the world, when it comes to their job, they not lukewarm. They actually, you have some, you had the people that's at the jobs that want to be the boss. Them people there at them jobs that want to be the boss, that's not the boss, that want to get a pat on the head, that's the first one at the job. You gotta watch out for him. But he love what he do. He loves snitching on people. People in there on their phone. He looking at them. He going to the boss. Hey, so and so in there on their phone. we don't like those type of workers, but they be addicted to snitching. They be addicted because they want to be the boss. They want to be the boss. They want a pat on their head. So they gonna go and do whatever they can to go give information to the boss. Yeah, and they not gonna let nobody get that job.
And they're gonna volunteer. They're gonna volunteer to do work and then volunteer you to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, and then let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. I know it's break time, but let's go ahead and do this right quick. I told boss that we do this. You told boss that we do what? I'm taking my break.
Good, man. Good. Yeah. So like, bro, and somebody that's just what's some people that y'all just know, like that Michael Jordan. I haven't seen the documentary of the Bulls, but I just know Michael Jordan said, "Hey, I took that personal." He was always in the gym grinding. MJ, he always was in the gym grinding. It's to the point where he probably had his mama like, "Dang, I can't get no time with my son." People calling him, they already know where he at. Oh, I'm in the gym, bro. Dang, bro, you still in the gym? Yeah, bro.
If you watch that George Foreman documentary, you know what I'm saying? It was plenty of times where he was just zoned out, man. He was getting teased, made fun of, and he stayed in that gym working. You know what I'm saying? He fell off for a little while, was doing something he didn't like. Then he saw an opportunity, he stayed in that gym working, to achieve what he wanted to achieve. Even Michael Jackson, man, even the Jackson 5, they dad Joe, right? Joe Jackson, he had 5 of them kids practicing 24/7. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no rest. They was putting in work because they was, taking it serious. They was addicting themselves to the craft. And then, a lot of times kids don't even know when they grow up why they like a certain sport. And a lot of times they don't really like the sport. It's just all they know. Their parents had them practicing from a young age, and that's all they know is basketball. All they know is volleyball. All they know is soccer. And so they've addicted themselves without even knowing it, because the truth is you addict yourself not from passion, not because you like it, not because you addict yourself when you spend hours and you spend a lot of time doing something. It becomes habit, right? And that's how you addict yourself to something, right? Because a lot of people that are distance runners, right? You might be like, why that brother running 15 miles? Why that brother running 20 miles? What's up with that brother? He didn't always like running. He might not like running to this day, but he's so accustomed to just getting up and doing it, going to the gym, just getting up and doing it. You've addicted yourself to it. Now you crave it, right? But
man, you craving it, and anybody that's addicted to something, they're not finna let nobody take their addiction away from them just like that. So in its truth, when you're addicted to this word, don't let your mama, your uncle, your daddy, your cousins just take you away from the ministry. They just they say, oh, you want to come on, it's your grandma's birthday party, or it's a Christmas party, and you just go ahead and go. You're not addicted to the ministry, right? Or you may allow you work 2 or 3 jobs, and your job wearing you out. Then you put the truth to the back burner. That means you ain't addicted to the ministry, man. We gotta always be addicted to the ministry. No, it don't matter what comes up within our life, because sometimes we allow what goes on in our life to dictate how we gonna be in this truth. But even if things get hard, all right, even if you may lose some people, you gotta still be addicted to the ministry and be a prisoner of Christ.
Yeah, you gotta think too, like people that are addicted to drugs, they do it even though they don't want to do it because by default, because they want to do it, right? Ultimately. But for example, somebody might gotta go pick their kid up from school, but they're addicted to drugs. They secretly addicted to drugs, right? They walking downtown. Somebody was like, "Hey, bro, I got that free whatever," right? The brother, he done forgot. The sister, they done forgot they had to pick their kid up from school. Now hours done passed because they zooted it. They out of it. Then they're like, oh snap, I'm supposed to pick my kid up. It's dark outside. We gotta be addicted so much that we forget worldly stuff, right? when you addict yourself to this world, by default, it's gonna have you not do worldly stuff. That stuff is gonna come second every time.
Yeah, man. We see a lot of people that's addicted. You have a lot of people in the world that's addicted to different things, man. Right? A lot of negative things people are addicted to, and we see how it affects their life, right? And they just always they got to do it every day. I know I used to work with some dudes that had to have they had to drink an energy drink. I'm talking about, bro, every single morning. Like,
every morning, boy, gotta get it in, boy.
Gotta get it in.
Gotta get it in. That blue collar work, you gotta get that energy drink in,
bro. When I say every morning, bro, like, and then if they didn't have the drink, you can see the difference in them. They was tired and they was drained, and they wasn't they self until they had an energy drink. It's like they made that part of their life. So
that's how hospitals are with doctors and stuff. That's how they are with coffee, man. If they don't have their coffee, it's a bad day.
Look, man.
Hey, the brother Denal and the brother Yeshai, they was addicted to Mountain Dew.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that. But hey, look, I used to
really got to work, saw that vending machine, was like, it's calling.
Hey, I was working with this guy, man, and for a year, and every single morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 a.m., he would have him a pack of Mentos and a bottle of Coke every morning. You see what I'm saying? But to the brother Obadiah's point, just like he can't go on until he has his Mentos and his bottle of Coke, we should be the same way. We shouldn't be able to start our day without praying or reading. You see what I'm saying? We should be just like that dude that has to have his Mentos and Coke every morning, just like that dude that has to have his energy drink every morning. We should be the ones that be like, man, I can't even focus. I can't even start my day. I can't even have a conversation with somebody, one of my coworkers, until I get this quick prayer in and I read a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't even go to sleep. Like, some people need a midnight snack before they go to sleep. I can't even go to sleep till I get some chapters in, man. You know what I'm saying? But sidebar, that's crazy. The brother had Mentos and Coke, because like that's a whole brother was having a volcano in his stomach. He was having a volcano explosion in his stomach.
That's kind of weird. But yeah, I remember I had seen this scene today on I don't know if y'all may be a little too old for Dexter Laboratory. Y'all know Dexter Laboratory? Oh, that was Ryan, y'all. Okay, my bad.
You was watching the reruns,
right? That's before your time.
Listen, I might be. No, look though, it's a scene on Dexter Laboratory, right? When it was a scene where him and his, I want to say it was him and his sister, they were sitting at the table, and his parents walked in, and they was moody till they poured that coffee. You probably can type in Dexter Laboratory parents coffee. They was moody until they got some of that morning coffee. Then next thing you know, they woke up. I'm like, dang. Yeah, fair use. This is for educational purpose only. We don't own this video. It's for educational purpose only. But that's the video though. That's definitely it. They see now they going through the motions. They tired. Look at them. They get that caffeine in them. That wake them up. Now they want to dance and be jolly. See that? See that? See? That's what that caffeine did for them. They had to have it every morning to get their day started.
Esau called that the go-go juice.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, that's what Esau call it, man. I gotta get some go-go juice.
Yeah, so that sound madness. But yeah, man. It was the other priest I wanted to get. Sirach 43 and 30. You can't never go too far with serving the Lord. You can't never be like, I done did too many. Have I did too many videos? Have I went out and talked too long? Right, for the sisters, have I cooked too much food for the feast? Like, no. You can't never do too much when it comes to the Lord.
Never, man.
Ever. It will happen, brothers. Some brothers start getting comfortable because they feel like they did enough because they did too much, or they already done did enough because they've been in the truth for 10 years, for 15 years. So they kind of start taking their foot off the gas and start kind of sitting back and start letting the young bucks do it. Now I done put my time in. He acting like he a drug lord. Yeah, I done put my time in on the streets.
That's how you know a brother really don't love this, bro. He don't love the hustle.
He don't love it.
He don't love the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, cause brothers, man, I don't like it because, you know, you have certain brothers like that feel like they can take a load off. But you got certain brothers that will, you know, tire themselves out to where they really only reading one day out the week now, and you know that's enough for the Most High. That, man, because you there's other things in your life that you giving more than one day to. So my thing is, like, if you claiming you love the Most High and that's all you give to him, what do you what's your sentiments to everything else in your life? Because you do more for everything else in your life than the Most High at that point. So if you love the Most High, you must really love everything else.
Yeah, if you love it, that's a good point. If reading one chapter a day, or reading one chapter the whole week is you loving the Most High, that means everything else you're doing the other days, you definitely love that,
right,
over the Most High.
A lot of times people do that other stuff without anybody even asking them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, even the dude, I don't know what they call him that be at the church. The dude that be at the church, he be, you know, he ain't gotta ask bro nothing. He fixing the chairs up. He getting the choir ready for Sunday service. You got the other pastor coming in to visit the church. He making sure the pool pit straight, and he just going around smiling. Like, you know that one person at church that be like that? They addicted to it. They addicted to it. Hey, grandma with the big hat, right? The grandma that with the big hat, she addicted to going to church on Sunday, front row. She go to church every Sunday faithfully. Front row. Ain't missing nothing. She addicted to going to church. So we got to be addicted to this truth. Can't get tired. You can't give up. You can't take a break. Get tired. Oh, I need to take. You know what people say? I need to take a break from the truth. You gonna take a break from the Most High?
That's crazy.
I just need to take a break from this Israelite thing.
What if he took a break from you?
Right. What if you took a break from your? What you said, King?
All hell will break loose.
All hell will break loose. What if you took a break from your job that bring in income? If you had that same mindset you had in the truth, what would happen if you had that same mindset for your job that bring in income? I need to take a break. I don't want to go to work today. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. You're gonna get fired. So even in this truth, you can get fired. And getting fired from the Most High, meaning you gonna die. You gonna lose your life and you gonna die. So that's something to think about. And the brother Isaiah pulled the scripture. Let me read this first and we get it.
The book of Ecclesiasticus 43 and 30. It says, when you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can. For even yet will he far exceed, and when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
You can never, man. Let them folks tell Jalen Hurts, bro. You don't won the Super Bowl already, bro. You ain't gotta try to win no more. Have anybody ever said that? Have anybody ever told LeBron, bro, you don't won. I don't know how many MVPs, bro, got. 2. I'm gonna say, I don't know how many MVP. I'm gonna say, bro, you don't won 2. You don't need to try to get no more, bro. You don't got a championship already with Miami. You done went back home to Cleveland. You got one from there. Then you went to LA and you got a ring from there. So you just need to stop. So you got Isaiah, he the biggest LeBron fan. He said he got 4 MVPs. So LeBron got 4 MVPs, right? So if LeBron will look at you crazy, and you will be crazy to tell LeBron he done did enough. Especially when he still got some more in the tank. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody never tell those people those things. Nobody ever tell those people those things when it comes to achieving carnal things. So how much more us in this truth receiving everlasting life, receiving a kingdom that's coming, that we know is coming, that's already prepared. What we look like, people letting somebody tell us, hey, bro, you be in that Bible too much. I remember people told me that. You be in that Bible too much, man. And that's all you want to do now. You want to read the Bible, watch videos, and go out and teach. That's my number one job. I can say the same thing to you. Oh, you just always want to be on the computer, trying to start your business, and you always, breaking the Sabbath day to prosper on your business. I can say the same thing to you. You addicted to your business, and I'm addicted to my work. So what's the issue? But yeah, man. My bad. I had a brain. Can you give me 2 Peter 1:10? So you can't never go too far in this truth, man. You can't never go too far. He said, me and Azrael and Denal talked about one day at Fort Valley State University how you got some camps that's putting in a ton of work. Yeah, man, it's some brothers out here that's constantly putting in that brick. You got some brothers that's doing that. You got some brothers that used to put the brick in, and they lost that zeal. They ain't really putting out no work in like they used to. You got some brothers that just ain't putting in no work at all. Unless it's behind the laptop commenting under somebody's video scoffing. But like it's plenty of work to be done, man. It's plenty of work to be done. It's people out here that still don't know they Israelites. It's people out here in the streets that we still gotta go. It's still places we haven't been at yet. Right? One day I want to go. I had brought it out by myself one time in Memphis, Tennessee. But Lord willing, one day, hey, me and the brothers can make a trip down there, man. Cause they need the word, man. From what I seen down there, they need it, and they need it bad. Like, they need it bad, man. So we haven't went places. It's some places, some small cities that have never heard the word, that brothers ain't there teaching it. So that's why it's good to, if you're an apostle, use your apostle skills and just go hit different places. Because the word spread, man. People talk. Oh, we the Israelites. What? They got some information? Yeah, here you go. Boom. Look at the YouTube, watch some videos. Hey. But that's sometimes that's what it takes. So you can't never do too much in this thing, man.
Yeah, when I was playing sports like basketball, man, I always had the mindset of I can't do enough, right? I might have a full day like Saturday. It might have been Saturday. Saturdays was a basketball day for sure, right? I might get up, put some shots up early before I play pickup. And then while I'm playing pickup, I might do some drills after pickup Then I'm going and I'm going out to eat somewhere, making sure my diet's healthy so I can still stay in shape. Then when I get home, I might think, man, what am I doing laying in this bed? There's somebody out there practicing in the backyard. Let me at least put, some classic basketball games on and try to study the game while I fall asleep. So like I had the mentality of that I can't do enough, right? When I was in the world. So it's only fitting that now that I'm in the truth, I gotta have the same mentality, man.
Yeah, I was addicted, man. It's this show called My Strange Addiction. I want to say, you got people addicted to all different type of strange things, man. I think I one lady, she was addicted to bleach. You had a dude. I think she was addicted to taking a bath in bleach. And you have one dude was addicted to his car. He loved his car. And it's like, man, that's crazy how these people so addicted to these things, these carnal things, bro. And we got to be that same way in this truth with this Bible. I'm addicted to my Bible. I take my Bible wherever I go, right? It's with me when I'm going to the store with me, right? It's with me when I'm going on vacation. And if I don't got it with me right on my hip or my bag, I got my Bible out ready to pull up. That's how we got to be addicted to the Bible, the same way they're addicted to carnal things like cars, and people addicted to clothes, and some people addicted to shoes, like sneakerheads. Love the shoes.
You seen that one scene in Holes? You remember Holes, or that before your time?
I haven't
Dang.
I haven't watched the whole thing, bro.
What? That's crazy. I haven't watched
the whole thing.
In Holes, the one that Esau is in there talking about some. Why you here? He says, I seen the. I'm paraphrasing it. I haven't seen it in a minute, but he's like, I seen that 02 Mustang or Jaguar. He said, I couldn't resist myself. He started what is it, twitching. He was so addicted to stealing cars.
That's madness. Hey, some people are addicted to Hellcats. Some people just go to the military just to get a Hellcat, man. They go to that's the thing on their mind. I need a Hellcat. I need a Hellcat. I need a Hellcat. They go to the military just to get a Hellcat.
It's right there. I think so.
Fair use.
Twitch. Mustang convertible? Yes, I think it was a Mustang convertible. He started twitching. That's how addicted he was.
Yeah, man, it's 2003, bro. This is before my time, bro. I was 2 years old.
So what you in here for, Twitch?
Oh, joyride. I guess I never really planned to steal one or nothing, but when I walk past a really nice car, I just start twitching, you know? And like, oh, you think I'm jumpy now? You should have seen me behind the wheel of that Mustang convertible.
That Mustang convertible.
And there's only one law around here, and that's me. You guys want to learn tough lessons here? I'll give you a tough guy.
Come on, put it in here. Hey. Man, the caveman stole that truck.
That was awesome.
Hey, yo, check it out.
We got coming for Caveman's body.
That's good right there.
Jaguar.
So them boys in prison?
Body quick.
Oh my gosh, bro. You need to go watch Holes tonight, bro.
Bro. 2003, bro.
Bro, I was in the 3rd grade. You need to go watch Holes tonight.
Bro.
You know who Shia LaBeouf is?
On Netflix.
Yeah, that's the dude that just was on the screen that played on Transformers, ain't it?
Bro, Shia LaBeouf, his breakout movie was really
Holes.
They used to come on Disney Channel, I think.
Fair use, yeah.
You know who Zero is?
Yeah, Zero was his black friend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I know.
You ever heard somebody say, I'm tired, granddaddy? And he said,
but 2 days back.
Yeah.
Okay. That comes from that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Madame Zeroni, he had what's her name from Drumline.
But I did see a scene on there when the teacher was with a black dude and he kept saying, I can fix that. I can fix that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. That was on the flashbacks. Zoe Saldana was in there.
I don't know who that is.
Zoe Saldana?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
And from Columbiana and Drumline?
Oh, she was on there?
Yeah.
She was a kid?
I want to say, I could be tripping, but I think she played Madame Zeroni. I could be tripping though.
She on that movie? You sure? You might be right. I ain't seen it.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Is she the green girl?
Yeah.
Okay, Con. Did I read this yet? No, I ain't read that. You can read that, King.
2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall.
Right. So he said, "Hey man, give diligence to make your calling and your election sure." So what's gonna make your calling, your election sure, is you putting that work in, so you don't have no doubt in your mind when your time is up. You don't want to have doubts, right? You don't want to have doubts when you finna get ready to die or something, or it's just that we at the end, now we getting judged, and you having the thought back of your mind like, dang, I wish I would have went harder. That's the last thing you want to have on your mind, is wishing you should have went harder when you got the opportunity to do that now. You have people in the world, they have regrets. That play sports. They made somebody mad didn't take that game winning shot. Dang. Hey, y'all remember the Fab Five for Michigan, the freshman?
Yeah.
Well, I forgot. I think it was in the championship game, and bruh had the ball. He tried to call a timeout, but they ain't had no more timeouts, and they ended up losing. Yeah. So he probably wishing like, dang, I wish I never did that. Like, dang, I wish I knew better. I wish I was paying attention. Or even when that game with J.R. Smith, I think they were playing the Warriors. I think somebody at the free throw. I think J.R. Smith was at the free throw line. He missed the free throw. He got his own rebound, and instead of taking it back up, he dribbled the ball back out and tried to pass it. No, he ended up trying to shoot it. He missed it, and I think they were going to overtime. But he had an opportunity to win the game. I don't know if they ended up winning that game afterwards, but
no, I think they lost.
They lost.
That game that you're talking about, or the game after?
The game that I'm talking about,
he lost that game for sure.
Yeah, so he was wishing that's when people would call him. He would call saying he was on the Henny. So he was like, he probably wished like, dang, I should have laid the ball up. They were asking him, did he know how much time was on the clock? Like, they were trying like he was crazy. So he probably wished he was paying attention more. But in his truth, we can't be like that. We don't want to have that mindset of I wish I would have did this better. I wish I would have paid more attention in class. I wish I would have read more. I wish I would have fasted more. I wish I would have paid attention to prophecy more, because it's going to be late for that.
Because remember Eleazar, man, he said, in my old age, what does it look like for me to make this one mistake before all to tarnish all the work that I've done in the long years in the short-lived years the short and evil days that I've lived, or whatever, right? Paraphrasing, right? It's the same thing like when Cam Newton says, it's tough that you had a good career, but everybody only sums up your career in that fumble that you did, that one fumble that you did. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be known for that fumble, right? But in order to not be known for that fumble, you got to keep doing this work consistently.
Go ahead. I was
gonna say, a lot of people just say, whether it's anything in life, you might hear a lot of motivational speakers say, just keep showing up. If you just keep showing up, if you just keep doing it day to day, right, you're gonna eventually reach the goal line, right? One foot in front of the other. I like this precept that you pulled, because when we first became a camp, man, this is a precept that I personally, not speaking for everybody, but I personally like this precept because I thought it described the hopeful elect, making your calling and election sure. We hope that if we do all these things contained in this Bible, right, that we make our election sure, right? So we call ourselves the hopeful elect, right? Because it's a constant reminder that we have to keep doing these things, right? Because we're hopeful. If you're hopeful, that means it hasn't happened yet, right? It means you're hoping that it will happen, meaning you still got work to do. You still got work to put in, Right, but Con.
Hey, and that's crazy. What one of the brother Denal was saying about the Cam Newton situation. You know, that Cam Newton had a breakout season that year, man. They only lost one game that season, and he won MVP. But people always gonna remember. They're not gonna remember. It's to the point where they arguing about who's the better quarterback out of Jalen Hurts and Cam Newton. To me, I feel like that shouldn't be a discussion, right? I feel like it's Cam all the way, but people don't remember how good Cam Newton actually was. But they always gonna remember that fumble. He didn't jump on the ball. Same thing with this truth. That's why it's good to have. That's why it's good to be as blameless as possible, because you can be a brother that's very wise. That done won all the debates he done been in. That know the Bible front and back. That got brothers in all different type of cities. But as soon as you mess up and stain your name, you gonna be known as that. All the work that you did, you know what I'm saying, for the Lord, a lot of people gonna look at that. They ain't gonna pay attention to it, but they gonna pay attention to what you did to mess up. That's why it's good to be as blameless as possible and be sincere. Blameless as possible and be sincere, so you ain't got to worry about that. But can you give me this last precept, King? Sirach chapter 38 and verse 24 through 34. It's gonna be a little reading. Brother say he had to be high. 32,000 tattoos is his nickname. Yeah, that brother got a lot of tattoos, man. You know, hey, brother got a lot of tattoos. Yeah, J.R. Smith, he a character. Hey, when he was with the Nuggets though, don't sleep on J.R. now. Boy was a hooper.
You said Sirach what?
Chapter 38, and you can start at verse 24 and read on down to 34. Gonna tell you a little bit about people in the world, man, how they serious about their craft and profession. Brother's like, dang, bro, that's a lot of reading, bro. I don't know who gonna get it. Who gonna get it?
38 through what?
24.
24 through what?
34.
Okay. It says, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that had little business shall become wise. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the goad, that driveth the ox, and is occupied in their labors, and whose talks is of bullocks? He giveth his mind to make furrows, and is diligent to give the kind fodder. So every carpenter and workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and engrave seals, and are diligent to make great variety, and give themselves to counterfeit imagery, and to watch to finish a work. The smith also, sitting by the anvil, and considering the ironwork, the vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. The noise of the hammer and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look upon the pattern of the thing that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and watches to polish it perfectly. So does the potter, sitting at his work, and turning the wheel about with his feet, who is always carefully set at his work, and maketh all his work by number. He fashioned the clay with his arm, and bowed down the strength before his feet. He applied himself to lead it over, and he is diligent to make clean the furnace. All these trust to their hands, and everyone is wise in his work. Without these cannot a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will, nor go up and down. They shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit in high congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment. They cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken. But they will maintain the state of the world, and all their desire is the work of their craft.
Right. So that's a beautiful account, just to show, just how people like people that's in the world, or people that just, you know, do the things that people really talk about, like you're talking about, like that craft and things like that, and doing things with their hands. They're addicted to it, man. And they
Right.
do it very well.
A lot of blue collar workers, this is describing them, man. They work long hours. They work 70 to 80-hour weeks, putting in overtime, and they do the same thing over and over and over again from the morning to sun up to the sun go down, right? And they love it, right? We used to be welders, man. We used to come home with burns all over our arms and stuff from the sparks and all of that, right? But there's people that love welding so much that they can't wait to get to work. You know what I'm saying? They just love it. The sound be loud. They don't care, right? But it's one of those things to where it's like, man, if that's what you choose to do, understand you're not gonna be around. They probably wasn't when Christ was walking the earth and he was giving his big speeches and all that stuff. Oh, they was probably somewhere doing their craft. They didn't hear the man speak. They didn't get to witness the miracles and all of that, right? Because they chose their craft, right? And you know, it's bittersweet. You're gonna have some people that do it, right? You got some people that do it, and it's like it does benefit the world we live in, but also at the same time, like you're losing out on, you know, some of the stuff that you'll probably never get to witness again in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. The brother said, brother Denal almost pulled a Michael Jackson at work one night. What he talking about, Op? You want to tell the people?
I don't know.
Hey, brother Isaiah, we don't know what you're talking about. You almost pulled a Michael Jackson. But yeah, man. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, be addicted to this ministry the same way. He said the brother caught on fire. He was saying you caught on fire.
Yeah. Hey, we all done got caught on fire.
Yeah, man. So all praise to the Most High for this lesson. I hope brothers and sisters got something out of it. You know, to be addicted to the ministry and have that same zeal that people have in the world to their craft and their jobs. Did any brother want to say something before I closed out?
Nah, man, mighty lesson, man. It's a good you know, we've been banging out these duality videos, man, but it's so good because, you know, it just reminds us how unintentionally hard we be going for the things in the world, and it just puts things into perspective. You know what I'm saying? So it was a mighty lesson, man, for sure.
Praise to the Most High, man. So with that, I want to give all honor and glory right to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. We the brothers at the hopeful elect, and we say shalom.
Shalom.